Welcome to another episode of Solitaire Quest. I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. And today I am reviewing Live, Die, Repeat / Edge of Tommorow. Yes, the one movie a movie that literally has two titles for it. A movie that literally has two titles: Live, Die, Repeat, and Edge of Tommorow. God. Yeah. I watched this movie day after Groundhog Day. Should have watched Groundhog Day, but instead I was like, no, I'm gonna watch this. Well, at some point, well, maybe I'll review Groundhog Day. And yeah, aliens. Okay, first off, we have aliens that attack the world. And for some reason, nukes not used to carpet bomb Europe and Moabs to carpet bomb the aliens. And yeah, Tom Cruise is to sell the invasion to the world. He's a total coward. That is his character. He tries to blackmail the general into not going. He gets arrested and shanghaied into doing it anyway. We got Bill Paxton is in this movie. And we got soldiers with minimal training. Bill Paxton gives a speech about combat. Cruise gets the armor on. Emily Blunt shows up. They get put in the drop ships. Cruise has a hard landing. Emily Blunt kicks some ass, then she gets got. Alien whips around, killing everyone. They get hit with the dead alien, and then Tom Cruise gets hit with the dead alien juice. And yeah, let's do the time loop again. And yeah, figures out the safety on his gun that he didn't learn beforehand. And yeah, Tom Cruise dies and time loops again and again. And yeah, we get Tom Cruise and he goes, "You're all doomed, you're all doomed." And does the crazy talk, gets duct taped, time loop, and he dies repeatedly. And then Emily Blunt says to him, "Find me when you wake up." Dies some more times trying to get to Emily Blunt. They meet the mechanic, and we find out there's a brain to the aliens. Cruise can reset the day with death, but which is a power that he has in real life, folks. Yes, folks. Tom Cruise, every time he dies, time resets for him. Time resets. Tom Cruise in real life has that ability. Every time he dies, he can reset to a fixed point and relive his life again. It's the reason why a vast majority of his movies do well. He just whenever whenever a movie of his doesn't do well, he just offs himself, and then he improves his in performance with every iteration of the time loop. I know this because as the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan, I sort of have we sort of have the ability to see multiple iterations of Earth, and yeah. It's like Tom Cruise, for some reason, he keeps dying and dying over and over again to get his movies right. It's really, really shocking, folks. He is that much of a perfectionist, folks. He dies repeatedly. It's the reason he does a lot of his own stunts, folks. He does a lot of his own stunts, and and you think it's an accident that he gets it right all the time? No. No, he dies repeatedly. He dies repeatedly. And whenever a movie doesn't do well, he offs himself until he gets his performance right. You know Top Gun. You know Top Gun. Took 3 iterations for Tom Cruise to get it right, folks. I should know. I have the tapes. I have 3 separate tapes where Tom Cruise's performance in Top Gun gets gradually better as the movie as each iteration of the timeline goes on. Yeah, I got the tapes here. Where Tom Cruise's performance gets progressively better and better. I got over 3 movies, folks. Well, no, yeah, this is a power that Tom Cruise actually has in real life, folks. It's the reason why he does his own stunts. He's died multiple times. He doesn't give a shit anymore. It's one of the reasons why he converted to Scientology. Yeah, he converted to Scientology. Why? Because in multiple other timelines, he converted to other religions and was not happy. And Scientology is the one where he's happiest. So yeah. That's Tom Cruise has the power to loop time, folks. It is a fact, folks. This isn't a this movie isn't a it's this movie isn't it's sort of a documentary on it's sort of like a look at Tom Cruise's process creating movies just rolled into real life, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, so Tom Cruise trains repeatedly and dies repeatedly. And we see the brain in a vision at a dam. They make a plan, they die repeatedly. Tom Cruise goes to a pub, aliens invade Britain. Because he was slacking on the job, folks. He gets better, but they can't get off the beach till they do it. Not Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise till they actually and then they find a vehicle that works. They blow up an alien and drive on. Cruise talks with Blunt in the car. The suits run out of power. They stop at the place and find a helicopter. It's like, how many times have we been here? And Tom doesn't want to see her die. But he has seen her die repeatedly, so it's like, yeah. Why didn't he inform her in this iteration? Then Cruise goes into battle cold as fuck and alone to kill the brain. And yeah, I wrote down my note, how is the brain mobile? And yeah, finds the aliens at the dam. The visions were a trap. They go to the general to explain stuff to him, and he gets the device after multiple iterations that we don't see. And then he sticks the device in his leg and finds the location of the Omega. And he gets a blood transfusion, and that's it. That's his final loop. He explains things to the soldiers, brings Blunt with him. They go to Paris and get attacked and get shot down. They find a helicopter and they drive it to the two guys sacrifice themselves. And yeah, the aliens in this movie remind me of the Matrix squids. And they get to the brain after Blunt lures the creatures away, sacrificing herself. Tom swims to the brain, drops the grenades, gets hit with the juice. And he wakes up in the past, goes to see Emily Blunt. All the aliens have now been defeated. They lose the ability to fight. All the aliens are done and dead. And yeah, wakes up, goes in the past, and goes to see Emily Blunt. And this is all based on the novel All You Need Is Kill, which would probably sound better in Japanese. Now, yeah, this movie has 2 titles in it. I find that amusing that they gave this movie 2 titles. But no, yeah, Live, Die, Repeat. Live, Die, Repeat. Live, Die, Repeat. Why couldn't they just stick with Edge of Tomorrow? Or just pick a name? But anyway, I like this movie. It's a fun watch. It's fun. This movie is actually an explanation of Tom Cruise's acting process. Whenever he gets something wrong, whenever his movies don't do too well, or he gets criticized, his performance get criticized. Some point he gained the power to time loop whenever he dies. So yeah, this movie is an explanation of his abilities. And yeah. So yeah, I found it fun. Gonna watch a movie with time looping, it's like, watch this movie. Although why Groundhog Day never got brought up? Why didn't it say, look, I'm in a Groundhog Day time loop? You know? I don't get why they didn't do that. So anyway, I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay frosty. Stay sexy, San Diego. Get your chosen one where you can. I'm a spaceman. Invest in GameStop. Peace out.